So, noch Kamera zurück. Mal sehen, ob sie mit will. Und das wird es wahrscheinlich etwas schwieriger.
Alright. Huh.
You expecting any calls today?
Star-Lord, you must know why I am contacting you. Admit it! Admit what you have done!
Oh, I get it. You're attracted to me, aren't you? Don't worry. It happens. A lot.
Do not be vulgar. You have taken Baldin hostage, and I want him back. I do not know how you did it, but I want him back, now!
I've had baby Baldin for a while now. It took you long enough to notice.
What have you done with...
Mother!
Well, look who it is.
Please, Mother. Just do as they ask.
What are you planning to do with him? If you harm him in any way, I will repay it 1,000-fold to you.
Well, where I'm from, we have an ancient proverb. Winging it.
That means nothing to me.
Actually, it means I'm just making it up as I go. It's been working out pretty well so far.
You are the most infuriating person I have ever encountered. I have always heard of the insolence of human beings, but meeting them in person is infinitely worse.
Well, that's a rude thing to say.
I am coming for you. I shall destroy Nowhere. Then I will continue to Earth. There will be no home for you to run to.
She hung up on me. I can't believe she hung up on me.
You're unbelievable, Quill.
It seems you possess a unique ability. I've never seen anyone annoy my mother so much before. I fear she cannot be stopped. If you don't stand against her, no one will.
Yeah, not gonna lie. That conversation could have gone better.
You think?
If she's coming for Nowhere, we've got to hustle.
Keep the engine running. I'll be back soon.
Also müssen wir Kamera noch zurückholen. Und dann geht's an Halla.
Don't you think Gam's gonna be a little pissed at you? And what are you gonna say?
I'm sure I'll think of something in the moment.
Word of advice, Pete? Think harder.
Gamora?
You've got some nerve. Following me here, of all places. I told you I was done. I'm not in a very charitable mood, Peter. Leave, or I'll make you leave. Or are you here to fight? I won't go easy on you.
Whoa, there is no need for violence here, okay? Let's just talk it out.
I've said enough.
Whoa!
You said you'd keep everyone together! Hala is more powerful than ever.
Oh Mann. Kamera, macht nicht das Weite.
Drax is dead.
Nein,
Drax
ist er
isn't
nicht.
dead.
What? Why didn't you open with that? Drax is alive? And you didn't bother mentioning it before?
I was working up to it.
Work up to it faster next time. He was devoured by that thing. You said he was gone.
I thought he was, but he's not. He killed that space worm and is now hanging on the Milano with everyone else. Drax is back to his normal self.
Ah!
What?
I just don't get it. Why does everything just work out for you? No matter what you do, everything just conveniently works out for the great Star-Lord.
I thought you'd be happy.
I am happy.
Are you sure? You're yelling!
It's just... So Drax happened to survive, but you told him to sacrifice himself, knowing full well that it could kill him. Can't you even pretend to be bothered by that? Show me something. Anything. At least some semblance of remorse.
You're asking if I feel bad? Of course I feel bad!
Then why won't you show it?
Hey, what do you want from me? You want me to wander around crying? That isn't my style, Gamora.
You shrug through everything, free of consequence, while I feel punished for merely existing. I've done so many horrible things. I fought. I tortured a little girl. All because I was too scared to stand up to Thanos. I've run out of chances to help Nebula, to get through to her. You made a mistake coming back, Peter.
It's not too late to save Nebula. We don't give up on our own. We know she's with Hala. We start there.
That may be true, but maybe it's time to stop reopening old wounds. Maybe I've hurt Nebula enough. Rocket pushes people away to hide his pain. Drax revels in his rage. But I don't know how to get past it. All the lives I've ruined. I've hurt so many people. Despicable acts I did to serve Thanos.
You haven't hurt me, Gamora. Ever.
Everyone that gets close to me winds up hurt. If I go back with you, I'll just make it worse. I don't even know why you bothered coming here.
Because you're the only one on the Milano who doesn't drive me completely insane.
Now you know how I feel.
Gamora, you're my best friend. I don't want to lose you.
I close my eyes at night, and I'm right back here. I'm that frightened girl, unsure of what or who to trust. I want nothing more than that pain to be over.
You're the strongest person I know. You're not that little girl anymore.
Right. You're right.
Nimm sie doch in den Arm, Mensch. Och, Mensch. Ein so echt dummes haben.
Hey, Drax. Surprised to admit it, I'm actually glad to see you.
I too am glad you have not perished in a violent and agonizing way. Perhaps by sudden evisceration or Balinese organ chewing. I once saw a man have his organs chewed. Oh, how we laughed at his pain.
Yep. Definitely the same old Drax.
Absence does make the heart grow fonder. Unfortunately.
Och, der Wurm da.
Welcome
Der
home,
sieht aus.
everyone.
I am Groot!
Und gut, freut sich. Ach, ist das
Groot
schön.
says it's so good to see you all.
Look at you, Peter. Somehow you managed to get us all back in the same room. I didn't think we'd see each other after last time. Unless, you know, we ended up in the same prison. Again.
Yeah. First off, I wanted to apologize. I was acting like kind of a jerk?
Jackass?
Coward?
Oh, I am Groot?
Yes. I am sorry for all those things. Now, I wish I had better news for you, but, things have turned into a galactic war zone out there.
Yes. Hala has begun killing innocent people to resurrect her army.
And she's coming after us next.
Hala has the Forge, her son, and an unlimited army. Yet she still considers us a threat?
Actually, that's a long story. Baldin, come say hi.
Hello.
You have taken her son prisoner! You are not the pathetic warrior I so often think you to be.
Baldin is here to help us. He's a good guy. He promised to play bait for us to lure out Hala.
Whatever stops her from what she's about to do. The killing. It can't go on like this.
This does give us emotional leverage.
But we still have not gained any tactical advantage since the last time we fought her.
Hala is heading for nowhere. For us. I'm open to suggestions on how we approach this.
Well, you've been on her ship before. I can analyze the readings from last time and see if there's a way to take out her weapons. When in doubt, look to the data. There's gotta be a weak spot or two we can exploit.
If Hala's ship has a weakness, I know you'll be able to find it.
Flattery will get you everywhere, Pete. I'll do my best.
Hala isn't going to go easy on us. We'll have to prepare to take her down.
I'll be on the bridge, Pete. Come talk to me when you get the chance.
I am Groot.
Thanks, Groot.
Okay, wir quatschen erstmal noch mit den Leuten.
Hey, Gamora.
Hey. I wanted to thank you again. What you said back at that training hall, I really appreciate it. If you hadn't have shown up when you did, I don't know what might have happened.
I meant what I said. Every word.
I know. And it means a lot to me. So, what was on your mind?
So, I think that we should, maybe talk. Just to talk about, you and me. I mean, I just care for you. A lot.
I know.
Oh, you do? Okay. So, how do you feel?
Peter, I just, maybe...
Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll just put a pin right in it. Just, that's the pin going in the, yeah, just for later.
Also ganz ehrlich, wenn das jetzt gerade ein Anmachversuch war irgendwie der mieseste Anmachversuch überhaupt.
Quill, I was waiting for you. I wish to apologize.
For what?
I realize I have not been the same since we slew Thanos. I was so consumed in my emotions that I uselessly sacrificed myself. My selfish act put the Guardians at risk. For that I am deeply sorry, and I hope you can accept my sincere apology.
Apology accepted, Drax. Don't worry about it.
Good. Now let us repress these feelings and never speak of them again. I will try to redeem myself once again in the coming battle against Hala.
So, that giant space worm. How'd you kill it?
It is a heroic tale that people will talk about for generations. I launched myself into the jaws of the worm creature, narrowly avoiding endless rows of teeth. I used my blades to slow my descent, shredding the creature's pulsating throat. Once within its noxious bowels, I detonated the drive cores of 6 dead ships. The explosion resulting from digestive fumes and flammable fecal matter was the most beautiful sight I have ever seen.
Drax, you are a beast. I can't believe you did all that.
I agree. It was quite impressive. Peter, some may not know this, but when a creature is in its death throes, the sphincter relaxes. I was forced to swim through bile. Gland juices seeped into my nose and mouth until I emerged, moist, reeking, victorious. I look forward to repeating this tale many, many times for the others.
I'm sorry we left you for dead.
I do not blame you for your ineptitude. I also thought I was bound to die. It was a reasonable misunderstanding.
You ready for one last battle?
I do not believe this will be our last battle. But for Hala, it will be.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
Okay. So, schauen wir mal die Wurm an.
How's it going, Bowie? Aw, it's a good boy. Or girl. Do space worms even have a gender?
Was machen wir eigentlich, wenn das Ding größer wird? Wie der Wurm da in
Amazing how much I miss the stars. Being trapped in a circle.
Star-Lord, I was hoping you might come by. I was ruminating on what you said earlier. Do you believe I could be a good leader? For the Kree?
Well, you'd be better than Hala, that's for sure.
That does not set the bar very high. It's just... I've been thinking about it for some time. And perhaps it's not as ridiculous an idea as I originally thought.
We didn't really get to know each other that well. Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to tell. I am Hala's only child. Other than that, there is nothing very interesting about me.
Okay. Was sind
Oh, come on, that can't
hobbies?
be true. I mean, you gotta have, like, some kind of hobby.
I dedicated most of my youth to studying Kree history, as well as galactic law, science, and philosophy. Does that count as a hobby?
Oh my god, you are a total nerd.
I think that's fascinating, Baldin.
Oh, thank you, Mantis.
I know this is a touchy subject. It happened to me too. But how did you die?
Oh, well, years ago I worked at a reactor, mining and producing energy from my mother's war effort. There was an accident. As far as I know, no one made it out. My mother is different now. I don't even recognize her anymore.
You know, for a Kree, you're pretty different.
I'll admit, most Kree are zealots, raised on the ideology that war and revolution are the only way to get things done. My mother taught me differently. She used to believe in reason and compromise before battle, but now, I'm probably a disappointment to her.
I gotta go. See you around.
Sprechen wir noch mit
Peter,
ihr.
hello. I've been telling Baldin all about you.
About me?
I was just telling him how you rescued me from being held as prisoner back at Emnios, how your feelings guided you to my tomb, and you pried me from my stone prison.
I must admit, I did not think you were capable of such chivalry. Perhaps I was wrong about you.
Peter is one of the most heroic people I know.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm more of a mixed bag, really. A little good, a little bad.
From where I'm standing, you're more than just a little good.
Once this is all over, what are you gonna do?
I hadn't considered it. I think maybe I'd like to travel. There's so much I never got to experience when I was locked away. It would be exciting to live my own life instead of laying down inside a box.
Na, wo sie recht hat sie recht.
So, you and Baldin seem to be getting along.
I was trapped for years in a sarcophagus, and Baldin has been, well, dead. It's nice to be able to relate to someone and have shared life experience.
Well, that is adorable.
It's not like that.
In diesem Sinne, er war tot, sie war eingesperrt in so einem Sarkophag, würde ich eher sagen. Naja, wo haben sie das schon so beide die gleiche Richtung?
I'm glad you're back with us, Mantis.
Honestly, I'm glad too. I'm sorry I left before. I was just caught up in the moment, and the strain was too much on my emotions. I know it wasn't for very long, but being alone and surrounded by strangers was overwhelming. If Groot hadn't found me, I don't know what I would have done.
I should go. Lots of work to do.
Of course.
So, jetzt ist noch der letzte und das wäre Rocket. Alle bedanken sich. Ich find's schön, würde ich sagen.
You still owe me 50 units from our last sparring practice.
Und jetzt seid euch zu streiten.
You cheated.
Oh? Would you like a rematch?
No.
Nee, okay. Dann. Ich würde sagen, der Kampf geht los. So, oder noch nicht?
I am Groot. I am Groot.
Hey, thanks for showing me your memory. It put a lot of things in perspective.
Speaking of, what did you show him anyway?
I am Groot.
Oh yeah, Stash Lord. I almost forgot about that upper lip atrocity.
You ready to kick some hollow butt?
I am Groot.
Wish we were all as optimistic about it as you are.
I can't believe we managed to get everyone back.
I am Groot.
Groot says the only reason we're all back is because of you. I'm inclined to agree.
Thanks, guys. I'll see you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
You had me worried back there, Groot. Thought you were mad at me or something.
I am Groot.
Ah, Rocket, das
Thanks,
ist wieder der
buddy.
letzte.
What you got cooking?
Yeah, about that. I've been poring over the scans we got last time and we hit the Revenant. Good news is, I know what we gotta do to take Hala down. Bad news is, I don't know how we're gonna do it. We're gonna have to disable that super gun of hers if we want any chance of beating this. Simple, right? No more gun, no more dead people. I mean, we'll still have to deal with Hala herself.
Okay. Now you have my attention.
Right. So, far as I can tell, there's a number of key points on the ship to factor in. Here, 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 and here. That's as far as I've gotten.
Okay. So lay it on me.
What do you want to know?
Okay, fangen wir mal Bin jetzt sicher kein, was das sein soll, aber fangen wir mal hier vorne an.
This place looks important.
Yeah, that's the computer core, where the ship's system can be accessed. We need someone to hack into the computer. It's vital in getting that weapon offline.
Okay.
What's this?
The main hull system. You might not remember, but it was filled with those cryopods. And because somebody charged up the Eternity Forge, all those dead Kree are now alive Kree, and will need to be dealt with. Big old hallway like this? Great place for a distraction.
Könnte Drax machen eigentlich.
What's this one?
Those are the access ways to the computer core. Kind of like the hard drive for the ship. If someone don't cover those access ways, reinforcements will be sent straight to the core and overwhelm the hacker in no time.
Is that the weapon?
Right. And I've actually got a plan for this one. It's got a couple of points on the outside of the ship where the energy is focused before it discharges. But get this, these points aren't guarded. They're just out there in the open. Probably because the Kree don't think anyone's insane enough to attack a superweapon head on.
Are we insane enough to attack a superweapon head on?
We are. I mean, you are, since you'll be handling this part.
Wait, what? Me?
You're the one with the jet boots. I got a slew of homebrewed explosives and deflectors. You'll plant the explosives on each of those energy points, and then when Hala fires the weapon again, boom! It'll blow itself up.
And what if they fire the weapon before I'm done planting the deflectors?
Just finish before that happens.
Okay.
We need our hacker to take down the shields and clear a way for you to plant the explosives. Someone to guard that hacker from any attacking Kree, and a third person to stage a distraction to keep them occupied. But as far as plans go, it's pretty insane. And,
Suicidal?
yeah, that word.
Whatever it takes to get the job done, I'm in.
Oh, I almost forgot. We need someone to grab Hala's helmet. Won't be able to trigger the weapon without it. It's probably in her quarters somewhere, so someone will have to steal it right out from under her nose. Or if it's on her head, right out from above her nose.
That sounds like you're volunteering, Rocket.
Oh yeah, tell the 40-pound guy to steal the helmet off a Kree accuser. Be serious, Pete.
All right, I'll pick who does what. Hacker, protector, distractor, helmet thief, and me.
Yeah, and if all that don't work, guess we'll just have to resurrect this guy and have him chop Hala's ships to pieces.
Good one.
That could actually work if the forge contains enough power. And if we could reacquire it.
Well, we'll call that Plan B?
When in doubt, let magic save the day. You know, if this doesn't go our way, I just want to tell you...
I am Groot.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Dann würde ich sagen, starten wir mal den Plan.
I am Groot.
Really? Pete got in touch with his feelings? That actually worked?
I am Groot.
Go on.
Was machen wir jetzt? So, warte mal. Ansehen.
Home-brewed explosives, huh?
Okay. Kann man irgendwo mal nachgucken,
Strange to have so many on the Milano now.
meine mal ansprechen oder
Worried
so.
that you're gonna be...
Rolle zuweisen. Okay, warte mal, Rolle zuweisen. Sie könnte, glaube ich, auch hacken, wa?
So, Rocket has this plan?
A just crazy enough to work one?
Yeah, the usual kind.
Not surprised. So what role do I play in this disaster?
Wer kann hacken? Warte mal, machen wir es so. Sie.
I want you to hack the Revenant's computer.
Not really my strongest attribute, but
Now you'll kill it. I know you will.
leave it to me, Peter.
See you in a bit.
So, du
Hey, Drax.
wurde zuweisen?
We've got a plan of attack ready to go. I've just got to divvy up the roles.
Of course. I trust you will grant me the most important job.
Du beschützt den Hacker.
You're on protection duty. Make sure no one gets to the computer.
Yes. I will defend that inanimate piece of machinery with all of my strength.
Later, Drax.
What happens later?
Okay. Dann brauchen wir jemanden, der ablenkt war. Warte mal, das könnte Groot machen. Groot, komm mal her hier. Du sorgst für Ablenkung.
I am Groot.
If we're going to attack the Revenant, we all need a job to do. You're gonna infiltrate the bridge.
Ho ho! I am Groot.
Not sure Groot should be going off on his own, but you're in charge.
I believe in you, Groot. I'll see you around, buddy.
I am Groot.
So. Wer klaut den Helm? Rocket kann ihn
Hey,
klauen.
Pete.
I've got a role in mind for you, Rocket.
Oh, yeah?
I want you to retrieve the helmet.
Oh, I forgot to mention it'll require a biometric scan to gain access to that room. Won't work on me, so I need another job.
But that's the only job left.
What? Groot'll switch with me.
That's not the point.
Hey, Groot, you'll switch with me, right?
I am Groot.
See? Easy. Groot'll get the helmet way better than me. Don't worry about it.
Na komm, mach mal.
Looks like Hala just entered the system. We're gonna have to hurry.
It's now or never.
Mach mal so.
All right, guys, bring it in. So, here's the plan. We're making a run on Hala's ship to take that super weapon offline. I've assigned each of you an important role. Hacker, backup, distraction, and of course someone to steal that helmet. I will install the explosive, so when the trigger's pulled, the gun blows up right in Hala's face.
This will require everyone to work together flawlessly. I do not believe I have seen that happen. Ever. Are you sure this plan will work?
Yeah, we ain't exactly got a stellar track record when it comes to plans going our way.
I trust each and every one of you to do what you do best. Now, things will go wrong, they always do. But we'll figure it out as we go. We have everyone we need to do that right here.
Uh-oh, here comes a patented quill speech.
I mean, look at Rocket.
Damn it. Should not have drawn attention to myself.
What should I be looking at?
There's nothing that you can't fix. I've seen you make technological miracles out of a handful of trash. Literal trash. I mean, that's amazing.
Oh, Peter! Over here! It's me! Drax! The Destroyer! I volunteer to go next.
Oh, I could never forget you, big guy.
Do not hold back. Tell me what I am. Oh, this should be enjoyable.
A perfect murdering machine who, despite all odds, has become more bloodthirsty than ever before.
You are too kind, Peter. I am getting emotional.
And
Don't.
Gamora.
Peter.
The most skilled warrior I've ever seen. And I've seen Schwarzenegger, Stallone, and Chan kick ass 6 ways from Sunday.
Thank you, I think. I didn't understand any of those things you just said.
And what about Mantis!
What about me? I don't know what's going on here.
Our newest and most peculiar friend.
We are friends? I have friends? Thank you, Peter!
Alles klar.
And last,
Alles klar.
but certainly not least, Groot.
I am Groot.
The beating heart of the Guardians.
I am Groot.
Ah, right back at you, man. Sure, we have our differences, but we all share something in common.
Arrest records.
Trust issues.
I am Groot.
Dependency on oxygen-rich atmospheres to survive.
Not exactly. We're all trying to be better, and that's all that really counts. As long as we have each other, we can beat anything. Hala doesn't stand a chance.
That was actually a good speech.
Yes! Everyone is feeling inspired.
Then let's rock and roll.
Auf geht's.